guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. You're watching your host once again, JackC99. Welcome back to the channel, guys. So it's been a while since I've done a prediction video for like Hibernian SC. Not really done it in a while. But anyway, without further ado, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, enable notifications. The subscriber goal on the YouTube channel is to reach 300 subscribers before Hibs face Dundee United. Currently on at 178, by the way, so we're close. We're almost there. The Scottish Premiership is back as Hibs travel up to Dens Park to face Dundee. And Hibernian's season hasn't been at the best as of late. It's been poor. 1 win out of 12 games. And before the international break, we lost at home to St Mirren again. So that's St Mirren bet us twice this season already. It's looking very worrying at the position we're in at the moment. I mean, the players just didn't look interested. I mean, I've seen it in my own eyes as a matchday vlog content creator. The Hibs players do not look interested. I feel that they're not listening to David Gray's instructions because we lose the ball far too easily in midfield. I've seen that in every game, or should I say game, leading up to the last game before the international break that's just ended this week. If we're losing the ball too easily in midfield and struggling to defend, it's going to get to the stage where that's going to cost us a lot, which it has. The question is, what can Hibs do to get better? I don't know. And I know that that Hibs are close to announcing that Stuart guy from Bournemouth to help out with, I can't remember what his job is, but to help out with stuff at the club as well. So a wee bit of good news and positivity there. And obviously the director, sporting director of football or whatever it is, I think I've got that right. He has been sacked. He's gone. So, because I've seen that on social media. So there's parts of clear-outs happening upstairs as we speak. But out on the pitch, I'm not confident. I think in January, the 15 players that are out of contract should be told, as my dad would say, should be told, find yourselves a new club because your contracts aren't getting renewed. I mean, their contracts, they deserve to get renewed. Like, it's honestly a joke what is going on at Hibernian SC now. And you feel bad on Gray because, in my opinion, he's trying to get the instructions out to the players what to do in league matches, but it's obviously there's something not quite connecting, whatever that is. When I was at Hibs v St Mirren, which was the last game before the 2-week international break, which has just ended this week, we looked awful. But you can see that Dylan Levitt, Dwight Gale, Harry McCurdy, Rocky Bashiri, they all look like players that really look like fighting for the badge, even although we've not seen Rocky Bashiri play in ages. Same with Levitt. So, yes, I think we are missing out on Kieran Bowie just with his injuries, and we really need him. He's injured at the moment, and yeah, that came at the wrong time. And that's what we're missing right now, a creative player, etc, etc. So it's a bit worrying that we're in this situation where we're rock bottom. We're facing Dundee. The last time we faced them was at Easter Road and we drew 2-2. We didn't look that good against them at Easter Road, and we've drawn quite a lot this season. We've been beat quite a lot, and you look at that and you're like, well, even although when we played at Ibrox we looked a good side, but we still got beat. And apart from Kukarevich missing that penalty, I would never start him again. He looks actually pathetic. I don't rate him at all. He needs to be dropped for a wee while longer. And like my cousin Alan says, if a good offer comes in for Boyle in the January transfer window, let him go. we got the best out of Martin Boyle, and I will say this. We got the best out of Martin Boyle before he went to Saudi Arabia. He came back and got that ACL injury. It's just not seemed to get back to full fitness properly. And then he got injured again. And then got injured with a wrist injury. So injury prone technically if you think about it. So 32, I mean, he did say that he wanted to play in the A-League or something. I think I remember that lately. So, I mean, if that's what he wants, then that's what he wants. We've had the best out of Martin Boyle. But now we're just not getting anything out of him. In my opinion, Harry McCurdy is a good player. You can see what he's trying to show. But he needs more than just 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Dylan Levitt should be starting. Harry McCurdy should be starting. My front two for Saturday, I would have Harry McCurdy, Dwight Gale up front as the front two. It has to be two up front. You don't have two up front, you're snookered. El Johan, no. Defence, Lewis Miller on here, Rocky Bashiri there. The middle two, Marvek Pateta, Warren O'Hara. Midfield, Dylan Levitt's 100% got to be in there. Along with Joe Newell, give Josh Campbell a chance, definitely. And probably Nicky Cadden. There's your midfield there. And then obviously your front two, which is going to be, as I've just said, Harry McCurdy, Dwight Gale. I want to see different faces in the starting 11 lineup for once in your life. Just do it for once already. There's players choking to get a shot. I mean, to be honest with you, quite frankly, I would probably drop Warren O'Hara and maybe give Jack Iredale a chance because we've yet to see that guy play. Chris Cadden's past it. He's past it. There's nothing there. It's a bit of a hit or miss, but we've got to see what happens. And in goals, I'd go with Alex Boric. We need a different goalkeeper facing goals. And he's quite a tall goalkeeper, so he knows what he's doing. We've barely seen him, so why have him sitting on the bench when there's a goalkeeper that's starting to lose his touch? I'm not giving a score prediction. I'll just leave it for you guys to decide what the score prediction is going to be. Because this weekend, since Hibs are playing away, I will be at Spartans v Stranraer. So that's going to be my matchday vlog. I'm still waiting on, obviously, Riley getting back to me for the Dundee v Hibs matchday vlog, if he's going or not. If not, it's just going to be Spartans v Stranraer. We'll see what happens nearer the time, because it's not until Saturday. But would I like to see a Hibs win? Yes. Do I see it happening? No. Because I worry that having 2 weeks break will probably set us back a few. We'll see the same mistakes if he doesn't put the players on that I've put in my lineups. Because I want to see different players in the Hibs squad. If we don't see that, then it's going to be boring. And I mean, the weather's not going to be nice on Saturday, but hey, like I said, I want to see my team start winning. I don't want to see my team relegated. To be honest with you, it's hard to tell what's going to happen. We didn't win against Dundee. Then we've blown our chance to overtake our rivals when they're playing Celtic. Then we've got an even harder game on Tuesday night against the Sheep. So I can see a huge thrashing coming our way. If that isn't the end, I don't know what is. But then upstairs needs to take a look at themselves, because if that causes David Gray to then go, if we didn't start winning, I don't know how long he's getting, so I don't know. But I'd feel bad if he did go. Right? Because to me, it's not the manager's fault this time. It is the players. Right? They're not interested, and they're going to cost another manager to get booted. Right? And there's players in that squad that are still there that got the previous God knows how many managers sacked. It's not good enough. I'm sorry. Hands on deck. It's not good enough, Hibs fans, right? We're going to be celebrating our 150th anniversary next season. And like my dad's neighbour across the road said, it could be the best kit we've ever seen, and you'll only see it once, and we'll be playing in the Championship. You didn't want to see that. You don't. You really, really don't. You want to be in the Premiership and, fighting for top 6 and all that. You don't want to be in the Championship again. I've seen my team relegated. I don't want to see it again because I don't think I could cope, really. I don't. Probably every Hibs fan in the stadium probably wouldn't like to see that. But if the team didn't start performing and up their game, then we're going to be looking at a very roller coaster season, and it's just going to go wrong. It's going to go horribly wrong. I just want to see my team start winning because it is getting a bit depressing watching my team get beat off easy teams in the league, ladies and gents, and that is all I have to say. But guys, let me know your thoughts on the Hibs game. Let me know your score predictions. Let me know your thoughts. And where do you think Hibs will actually finish this season? And do you think Hibs will stay up? Because at this moment in time, it is hard to tell at this moment in time. But it remains to be seen. It'll take a miracle for Hibs players to actually wake up and do the business. But I've gave my lineups, guys. Give me your lineups if you really want to. And yeah, guys, Hibernian v Dundee on Saturday.
Then there's a game after that, so yeah, just when you want momentum to keep going, it stops and starts. But yeah, he was never the right man for the job. Never, in my opinion. I think some of the signings he's brought in have been good, but I think we've got to question as well our training tactics because there's far too many players getting injured. Now, you're either pushing them too hard in training or they're not training properly, as in to get these injuries and warm-ups and warm-downs and stuff. So I think that's got to be addressed. We brought the boy in for Crystal Palace, Gale. Now, I don't know what's wrong with him, but every time I've seen him when he came on, he seems to be doing the business. Well, if he's doing the business, fucking start him. Get him playing. There's a few that I would get out and put in. There's a few I wouldn't get rid of. There's a few I'd just drop. Give them a few games off, let them sort of thing it. But yeah, it's a whole shake-up. The whole thing needs gone from bottom to up. For what I've been hearing down here, because you'll not get much up there, but down here, Black Knight, or the Knight Consortium that came in to join in January, they're already in talks with the Gordons to just buy them out, and I think that's what needs to happen, because the guy that owns Knight Consortium never wanted David Gray's manager, didn't want the other boy to come in, and that, so, if somebody ploughs all the money that he's in and doesn't get asked about their opinion about who do we have as manager, who do we do, what do we do here, then I'm sorry, I'd be a little bit pissed as well if I was that boy, ploughing all that money in and saying, well, you've not really got a say in what goes on. Nah, I think I have, mate. So I think there needs to be a whole new shake-up. Didn't get me wrong, the Gordons have done well for us. They bailed us out when we needed it. But I also think the worst thing we've done was getting rid of Leanne Dempster. I think letting her go was a big mistake because she was keeping the whole thing financially together. The minute we let her go, boom, it's all went to shit financially. So I think that needs to be looked at. There's a few things that need to get looked at, but it's easy for us. I get the manager. He's got training sessions during the week to look at players, and he's got the coaches and all that to give him advice about players. So he picks a team based on training during the week. And then the guys did it on the pitch. Then, bench them for a week. Right, bring somebody else in, see how that goes. Just do it. We've got the players there. He just needs to be using them. I still believe McCurdy is a player that we need to keep, because when he comes on, you can see little glimpses of what he's wanting to do and what he's trying to do. he's just not getting a long enough run in the team. Getting 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. It doesn't work. He needs a constant run of games. And I think if he was to get a few goals under his belt, I think it'd be a whole different kettle of fish for him. Bring his confidence out so much. I think that's what a few of them need as well. Confidence. But that penalty miss on Saturday, Saturday, I honestly think if anybody comes in for a bid for Boyle in January, let him go. I think we've heard the best at Boyle. Boyle's best was before he went to Saudi. He's came back, he's got injured, and he's just never been with it. And you can see it when he plays. His heart's not in it anymore. So I'd be like, you know what, if you want to go, crack on. You know. The only problem is you've got his misses at Hibs.
Okay guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I've been your host, JackC99. Make sure to like, subscribe, enable notifications, and the sub goal is to reach 300 subscribers before Hibs take on Dundee at Dens Park on Saturday. Apart from that, guys, as the temperatures drop as the days go on, it is going to be a very cold weekend ahead. But apart from that, guys, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys in the very next video. And apart from that, enjoy the rest of your night, and bye-bye. Fearless.